What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the set of CJ's first
Good to be here. How
show.
are you?
I wasn't talking to you, but since he is yapping, everybody, that's Nate, but who cares? Right over here is Ethan, the man with the plan, but he doesn't have really a plan. Wait a minute. No. Today, I'm so glad that you guys are with us. We have a unique episode today. Today, it's not my recipe. It's not your recipe.
No.
It's definitely not Ethan's recipe.
But it's a good one.
Today we're going to be honoring one of the Griddle Nation masters of disasters himself, Leland,
the man.
Goodman.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the guy's awesome.
He's inspirational.
Is off the chain cooking.
Yep.
Go look him up, find him on Facebook. But today we're going to be doing a Griddle Nation inspiration creation.
No more rhymes now, I mean it.
We're going to be making a steak, a flank steak, a flank steak.
We're making a
chimichurri flank steak pasta.
Boom. Easy.
That's it.
That's all you gotta do.
I don't know why that was such a tongue twister,
Oof.
but if you didn't know, grab a cup, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, because every time we ring it, we bring it. We're gonna have some fun.
So come on, everyone, it's CJ's first show.
Hey CJ, what's going on, bro, amigo? It's Leland Goodman from Off the Chain Cooking. Hey, from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to sincerely say thank you. Thanks for selecting our dish for the Griddle Nation inspired recipes. I'm telling you, man, you cannot go wrong. You got steak, you got chimichurri, you got noodles, you got some bread thrown in there. Did I say toasted bread? Let's go. Hey, and that chimmy, baby, it's what's up. It's fire. I hope you enjoy it. Cheers.
So right behind me, I have my 28-inch griddle with the range top combo cruising.
I'm a fan.
I've got a big pot of water that I had starting over here. It's boiling. Gonna add a little bit of salt before we add some noodles in here. Now, I am really excited about this because I've always thought to myself, why don't I eat steak with pasta? And
You've always thought that to yourself?
Yeah, and I never did anything about it. And then I saw Leland's.
Leland Goodman.
And I'm like, wow, dude, you freaking crushed that. So we've got some rotini. This is what his recipe called for. While that's cruising, we've got to get to, I think this is probably the biggest part of the recipe that's like very recipe driven. His chimichurri is very different. Not very, it's definitely different than mine. But one thing that it is on the same level is very heavy.
On the same level. Listen to this guy.
Heavy with the cilantro. We're gonna do a big heaping cut of cilantro. Now, if you don't like cilantro, you can go a heavier amount of Italian parsley.
Don't do it.
We're also going to chop up some of that. I would say probably do a quarter to a third of the amount of Italian parsley that you would do.
Oh, cilantro heavy.
Very heavy on the
I dig
cilantro.
it.
We've also got some fresh oregano we're gonna chop up in there.
Oregano.
This is something I don't do in mine. Red onion. I never add red onion in mine. But we're gonna give this a very small mince on our red onion because I'm not gonna be using a processor, which he did say he does use a processor on his, but I'm just gonna, I like the hand chopped version. It's not that creamy consistency. Also, one thing I do use as well is the shallot. We're gonna give a nice mince to our shallots. I've got some fresh garlic and give it a rough chop. Get it pretty much all to the same size. We've also got something I don't use, jalapenos. We are going to do a small dice on some jalapenos, crushed red pepper, then we've got a few limes. I'm gonna roll them so then I can slice them, exposing and releasing the juices in a little bit better form, as you would. We're gonna add all of those leafy ingredients, the garlic, the seasonings, all of this to a bowl. Gonna add some red wine vinegar, gonna squeeze those limes, the acidity. Add a decent amount of olive oil, because this needs to sit in some olive oil, so all those flavors start to congregate with each other.
Yeah,
they were segregated on their own, now they're congregating together. It's like
marinated.
Their church is happening. It's a marination church. And we're gonna let that sit for a little bit. And while
it's a marination situation.
It's a marination situation. Now, while it's marinating
for this creation
of Griddle
from
Nation.
Leland, the sensation.
Anybody want a peanut?
Now, once your pasta is done, go ahead and actually not totally done. We want to be at the al dente.
To the tooth.
To the tooth. I'm gonna turn that heat off. I'm just gonna slide it over here so it
double safety.
Doesn't
heat
need
off
to keep
and new burner.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, we've got some
Oh,
al
dude.
dente pasta ready to go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. So you guys stay right there.
We're staying.
Stay.
We're staying.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Right here.
Good dog.
Whoa.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
What
Wow.
in the world? I don't know
That's a
where
throwback.
that. Leave that one in the comments down below if you ever saw that one growing up as a kid.
A lot of noodles.
That's a lot.
I'm glad because there's 3 of us.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Let's set this off to the side. You can leave that water there. No need to come back to that. Let's move this yonder. Now it's time to marinate the flank. This, my friends,
Did we talk
is,
about flank?
It's a cheap piece of meat.
Lisa, you're not cheap.
Now, in a perfect scenario, you would want to marinate this for probably no more than an hour. And the reason I say that is because
Wow, look at that, dude.
we have a lot of acidity in here, and that acidity can kind of funk up your steak a little bit if you let it go too long. It gets like that weird.
I have that funk.
I'm gonna throw some limes in there
Oh, nice trick.
and let the juices continue
And
to
there's some
kind of
flavors
release.
in the oils of the skin.
Wow. We're gonna add a little bit more olive oil, and then we're gonna kind of massage. It's a
Sensual massage.
We're gonna let this
Hang
sit
out. Pull another Betty.
For-
Hang out.
no more than an hour, but through the magic of television, it'll be just a ring it and bring it, because
It's magic. Is it the bell that's magic or the TV?
it's everything is magic. It's the editing.
Oh.
It's magic. Gotta love the magic in television,
Magic.
because magically it's been
Magically delicious.
roughly an hour. And now right behind me, I've got my 28-inch combo
Set to stud.
black.
Lasers. On stun.
So before I set this down, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Now here is something I think that's important to note. Really screaming hot. You actually want it smoking. That's
Yep.
not just a funny term. You want it to be at a smoke point,
Not
because
just as a euphemism.
I'm going to strangle you and choke off your air supply.
I'm waiting for. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy.
high heat is definitely the
Whoa,
way
the
to
aromas,
go.
man. Holy cow.
I'm also gonna throw down these limes that I had sitting in the bag. I'm gonna let them start heating up. And when I flip it here in just a minute,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna juice the other side.
Dude.
Yep.
Is it getting you, Ethan?
Yeah.
Burning my eyes.
I forgot to add my blackened steak seasoning.
all right.
So I'm gonna add
I guess
this.
there's not a ton of salt in that shimmy.
No, there's not. But this is gonna give us a really fun color. It's gonna make the flank pop when it's sitting against that pasta.
Dang.
So this is gonna be fun. When it's time to flip, I'm gonna add it to the other side as well. That, my friends, is fantastic. Boom. Set it on the
Let the
cooling rack.
marinade do all the work.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Oh, you know what I want to do?
What?
I forgot. Let's bring it and bring it.
That's quacktastic.
That's quacktastic.
Now, in seeing Leland's photos, he had a nice toasty piece of bread. So we're gonna slice up a couple pieces right here. But before this goes on our griddle to toast, right over here, this is fun, guys. So for people that are wondering, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, look
gonna-
at you, Flavor Mountain.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Son of a gun.
squeeze a little bit more of that.
There's actually really truly is a ton of flavor in the oils of the skin, so you're compounding.
Thank you, sir. I know. I know. To clean this bad boy, it's just that
What?
simple.
That's because you can say pesto pasta.
Pesto pasta or
Chimi pasta.
Or chimi pasta
Oh,
at this
okay.
point. To be honest with you, that would have probably been really delicious on the bread, but it doesn't look pretty.
Might have been burnt.
Yeah, and I gotta make sure that this looks pretty decent. I gotta
gotta
represent.
do honor.
I gotta give honor.
The inspiration for the creation.
Exactly.
We want it to be a sensation.
Okay, you're kind of driving that into the ground.
Trying.
You're trying?
No,
You
I
definitely
mean-
just are.
No, I mean,
It's got to be your bowl.
No, it's got to be your bowl.
Also, what we're going to be doing is getting the flake steak,
Flake?
and pulling that off and slicing it up in preparation for the said
You
chimney.
sure?
Because you just went through a wall.
Is this a hot pasta? Does it matter? It could be cold, right?
Well, actually, he did mention the fact that cold and hot, it's both awesome with this style of pasta.
You know you could do?
What?
You have a metal bowl. Dude, what if you heat it back up a little?
That's a pretty freaking great idea. So let's do
it
this.
wasn't a plastic bowl.
Yeah, and
Dude, look at that.
I'm gonna reserve some of the chimi after for our steak, so I don't want to get rid of too much of that.
Pretty potent too. That'll probably be the trick.
See, yeah, dude, look at that. Looks like that Sunday morning. Oh, we need just a little bit more.
Sunday morning.
Rain is falling.
You know what I'm also gonna do? I don't know that it called for it in the recipe. I'm just gonna do a nice
limey.
Limey! On a rare occasion, do you get E? And I'm gonna do another pinch.
Oh, because we didn't season the noodles.
Exactly.
The salted water adds a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But now we've got the color, we've got the look.
The flavor.
She's got the look! She's got the look! She's got the look! Alright, and so we're just...
Already?
Whoa.
Hear it?
I hear it.
Pro move right here.
Things are cruising.
Accidental pro move.
Honestly, it's like living in a dream.
Speaking of dream, hey CJ, did you know that, well actually, did you know who wrote all of the lyrics for Metropolis Part 2 Scenes from a Memory?
What if I told you I did know?
Who is it?
I don't.
Okay.
But
well, if you had told me that it was any of the members except for Jordan Rudess, you'd have been correct. Because all of the members were a part of the lyric writing session, so they all had to plan together so that it was a unified, but they didn't want stuff to overlap, so they were writing the same things over and over. So they all wrote different parts, and that was the last time that John Myung actually wrote any lyrics until 2011. And...
So, let us consider this matter ended.
Secondary fact, the static at the end of that album is the static at the...
He said album. Album? Continue
the joke.
Continue the joke.
It's the same static at the beginning of the next album.
So while our pasta is heating up...
What album is that?
Let's,
The Astonishing?
no, The Astonishing is his favorite.
Metropolis Part 2.
Oh.
Scenes from a Memory.
Well, I'm the shocked.
Wow.
That's the one I was holding on to.
Dude, that's unfortunate, man.
Look at this gorgeous
Just
hunk
got
of
the
meat.
tongs. Thank you. That's what my wife thinks about me.
Talking about Ethan.
Huh? What if we cut this in half and
Could
then,
do it.
yep,
Could do it.
see what we got going on here. Now it's a hopefully we've got a nice medium at this point.
Oh, beauty. Look at her.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, dude.
But dude, all of this is sliced up wonderfully. Let's go ahead and plate this up. Now I've got this large, shallow bowl here. We're gonna go ahead and throw some of that pasta in. I think I'm probably going to add a little bit more of the Italian parsley as a garnish.
Okay.
On top of the pasta. Then we're gonna set our flank on top of that. Kind of spread it out. Give us some wings, if you will, some flank wings.
It's gorgeous, dude.
And gonna add a piece of bread right over there. Drizzle that with a little bit of chimi. And
More
my friends,
chimi?
Dude, I mean, let's come on. If we're gonna dress,
right out of town.
if we're gonna dress, let's do it with style. I'm getting beat by a rug.
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
I never understood that like joke until I was an adult. But here I am, dude. Here is to this wicked plate of pasta and flank steak with chimi.
Can you explain the joke?
I'm getting beat by a rug. Okay, I don't think the steak could have turned out any better.
You
Bro, look at this temperature, man.
You Lelanded it.
We tapped into the Leland spirit animal. We got a lot of things going on. I'm gonna take the whole thing.
Steak first. Meat first. Was the inspiration, creation, a sensation? Were there any other words?
Just station?
Oh.
Digest?
It's not the...
Okay, this guy needs coffee and crullers stat.
To hold the chimney
Oh,
flavor?
dude, the chimney, so good. Oh, zesty. Zestfully clean.
Ooh, there's a deep dive.
You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Leave it in the comments down below.
Pretty heavy
What do you guys
words.
think? You a fan of flank steak?
Yes.
You a fan of pasta?
Definitely.
Do you like chimney?
I do.
What about bread?
I mean, it's okay.
If you are a fan, let me know what your thoughts are about this. Or if you're not a fan, let me know. Either way, we've made our journey, if
quest?
you will, a quest. Ethan is our Sherpa.
That's my Sherpa.
Up the mountain of greatness. It's time for CJ's favorite comments of the week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for CJ's favorite comments of the week.
You've made it this far. This is the segment of the show where I screenshot comments from you,
That
the
you
viewers.
do.
And if you guys write it,
We read it.
that's right. We all have a little fun. We all feel a little better. We
Some-
might feel a little sad.
That.
But we are going to start it off from the top in no particular order, feeling a little warm and fuzzy inside.
Potentially.
This comes from James Alfred Davis.
James Alfred Molina?
Yes.
Of course.
Who we met in Dallas with his family.
Oh, yeah, hey.
And James says, when we found out that CJ and Ethan and Nate and Betty and Todd were going to be in Dallas on such a cold day, we thought maybe we could make gingerbread houses and eat cookie dough.
We did.
And go ice skating.
We
and
did
maybe
those
even
too.
hold hands.
And then, to finish, we'll snuggle.
Instead, we got to see how happy our son Big Rig was being able to meet y'all.
Oh, big, he was
and
awesome.
find out you're all just as wonderful in person as you are on TV. We
Heck
hope
yeah.
you enjoyed Dallas as much as we loved having you here, and we hope you'll all come back soon. Dude, James, to you and your family, your gorgeous bride, and Big Rig, my man.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you for hanging out with us and spending the afternoon with us.
Yeah, Alfred Molina. Hope
even
he
it was
gets the arm situation taken care of.
Okay, this next one slides in from Janet Genovese. Genovese.
Genovese.
Gidador.
Shoot the window. I don't care.
She says your sidekick needs to stop talking during filming. It's distracting. Let me read that for you one more time.
Sure.
Your sidekick needs to stop talking during filming, period. It's distracting, period. Needs to stop. Were you sniffing the rope?
Sweet Janet.
Hardest harvester of haggis. She stole my cat.
She stole my heart and my cat.
Oh, this is fun. This comes in from a gentleman named Chris Smith.
Hey, Chris.
Chris says,
whoa,
little dumb, and I was being respectful. So he felt like it was...
What's his name again?
Chris Smith.
Chris Smith. Mm-hmm. Little dumb.
Little pig, let me in.
By the hair of my chinny chin.
Did we ring it for that? Okay. Yeah, that was a little ring for a little dumb.
Greg Head.
Greg Head?
Greg Head.
Greg the Head.
Heed! Move!
Sorry, the commentary ruined this video. The commentary?
The commentary?
Like the
Someone's doing
over-talking?
commentary of our show?
I don't know why you would think that there was any kind of commentary. We're just hanging out, chatting, having a good time.
What's his name
Occasionally,
again? Greg the Head?
Greg the Head.
Like Doug the Head.
Exactly. All right, Greg Head.
Greg Head. Greg Head. Greg Head.
Don't know what to tell you, but Nate won't shut up.
He was not talking about my commentary. Mm-hmm. No, yours. Mm-mm. Yes.
Mm-mm. No, yes, no, yes. No, yes.
Okay, this next one comes in from Lisa Magoulis.
Lisa
Magoulis. Doug Magoulis.
Magoo.
Yeah. She says, you guys crack me up.
Aw.
I subscribed when I got my griddle a couple of weeks ago.
Lisa's cool.
Introduced your channel to my hubs, and we
Good.
binge watched yesterday. I sent him this video this morning, and then he subscribed.
Welcome.
He said, I
Ben.
love these guys. I think I might just have to get us a bell.
Wow. Did they? Let us know in the comments below. Did the bell come in? Is there more cowbell?
Do you have more? Are there more bells?
Lisa, what's her last name?
Lisa Lisa M. Magoulis. McGulloch. Lisa Hubs. Where's the bell?
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more bell.
All right, Mike McGee.
Mike Magoo?
Another Magoo. 1.5 minutes in. Still not entertained or informed. By.
So, wait. He watched for 90 seconds.
and then
left
left.
a comment and peaced out.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not here right now.
Oh,
What's
no.
Magoo's name again?
Mike McGee.
Mike Magoo?
Yeah. All right, here's to the Magoo.
Magoo.
Give it up.
Magoo me.
Everybody say hello to Mike Magoo
Hey,
in the
Magoo.
comments below. What an adventure we had today. Leland, my man. Thank you so much. Also go to griddlenation.com for this recipe and a whole lot of others. We have to wrap this up with some style. I need to take a moment to honor a very special couple, Kevin and
We got
Brandy.
presents? We got gifts?
We got gifts. They said, from our house to yours, ring it and bring it, Kevin and Brandy. They went to Disney
What the?
during Halloween, dressed as us, with bells, with cups, with shirts, looking quite fantastic, I might say.
Nice.
Now, here's the really interesting thing.
What is it?
They got us this really cool Funko Pop.
What the?
And they're custom, and they are CJ and Nate Funko Pops. Mine is
That
obviously
is
so much cooler than
ridiculous.
yours.
No.
If this was like a real thing, it would kind of be like that, because he's already a widow guy.
Call me Elf one more time.
So this is going up on the whatever we call this behind us.
Yeah, hanging out with Han.
Yeah, and then
Dave.
also the photo. This is definitely going up on the OG
Dude, that is
board.
so cool.
Definitely go see Leland with Off the Chain Cooking. Go join that Facebook group. Appreciate you more than we could ever express for what you're doing with the Griddle Nation, and specifically Blackstone. Dude, everybody loves you, Leland.
Killing
You're a
it,
champ.
killing it.
So here's to Leland. We're
To
ringing it and
Leland.
bring it.
It's been rung. It has been brung.
It has officially been brung and rung in your honor. Cheers, buddy.
So get away.